late night.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. So today we are going to learn how to make a granny square sunburst. Granny square sunburst can be used as coaster, so you can place your mugs on it, and then you can also attach them to make tops or even blankets. So let's get right into it. So for the granny square sunburst, I'm going to double my yarn. As you can see, my yarn is so thin, so that's why I'm doubling it. If you have a medium weight yarn, it can just work fine. So I'm going ahead and making a slip knot. Then after the slip knot, I'll chain up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After chaining 5, I'll go into the first stitch and make a slip stitch, then chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to make 16 double crochet into this circle. So this chain 3 will count as my first double crochet. So I'll go ahead and make 15 more. So for double crochet, this is what you do. I yarn over, insert your hook in the circle, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So I'll just repeat that again. Yarn over, insert your hook into the circle, yarn over and pull through, then yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2. So I'll do that until I get to 16. So I have 4 right now. So after getting to the end, I'll just go into this stitch right here, the top of the chain 3 that I had made, and make a slip stitch. So that's my round 1. So for the second round, I'm going to make what is called puff stitch. So I'll start up with a chain 3. Then for a puff stitch, we're basically doing incomplete double crochets. So that's 1. So go into this stitch, sorry, I'll just do that again. Go into this stitch, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch, pull through. That's 2 times. I'll just go the 3rd time, yarn over and insert your hook and pull through. Then I'll just yarn over and pull through, then chain 1. So I'll do the next one. So for this one, I'm just doing 3 because I already have a chain of 3, which counts as a stitch, a half double crochet. So for the next part, I'm going to go into the second stitch and perform the same thing. Yarn over, let me just do that again. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. So yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch. I'll do this 4 times. Yarn over, insert your hook, then you count your loops. There's supposed to be 7 in total. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when you have 7 loops, just wiggle it a bit so that it can't be so tight. To finish it off, yarn over, make sure that your hook is facing downward so it can be easier for you to pull the yarn through all those loops. Then chain 1. So that is what you're going to repeat for the rest of the round. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So see you when you're done. So I've gotten to the end of my round. So I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to make my last puff stitch. 1, 2, 3. Then chain 1. After chaining 1, you'll go into the top of the first puff stitch, or rather into the top of this, chain 3, and make a slip stitch just like that. So after that, going into the next stitch and making a slip stitch, just to make sure that we are at the top of this puff stitch. So for round 3, so I'm done with round 2. This is round 2. So I'm going to round 3. I'm going to make a group of incomplete double crochets all round. So for starters, I'm going to chain 3. After chaining 3 into this space here, I'm going to do incomplete double crochets. So this is 1. I'm supposed to do a number of 4. So being that I've already done a chain of 3, this will count as 1. So I'm going to do 3 more. So that's 1, 2, then 3. Those are my 3 incomplete double crochets. So I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops, then chain 2. So to continue, I'm just going to do 4 incomplete double crochets into the next stitch. So for incomplete double crochets, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into this chain 1 space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, then yarn over, insert your hook in the same space, then yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. I have 3 on my hook, yarn over, insert your hook in the same space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. I have 4 loops on my hook. I have to make a number of 5 on my hook. So I have 5. Then yarn over and pull through all 5 loops, then chain 2. So I'm making 4 incomplete double crochets in the chain space. So I'll just do that for the rest of the round. I'll do the last one, yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, touch my hook, the last one. So I have 5, yarn over, make sure that your hook is facing downwards so that it can be easier for you to pull through the yarn, then chain up 2. So meet you when you get here. So I have done a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to do my last group of double crochets. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and that is 4. Then yarn over and pull through all, chain 2, and go into the top of the first cluster. So that is our round 1 2 3, round 3. So for round 4 we are going to do something different, a little bit different. So we are going to form the square. So as you can see here, this is 1 2 3 4. So for round 4 is where we form the square. I'm going to show you how we're going to convert this circle into a square. So we're going to start with a chain of 4. 1 2 3 4. Before chaining 4, I need you to get to this space. So simply slip stitch into the next stitch, and then into the next, then chain up 4. 1 2 3 4. So after chaining up 4, I'm going to perform a treble crochet. For those who don't know a treble crochet, you simply yarn over twice. After yarning over twice, go into this space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, the first 2, yarn over, then pull through 2, then yarn over, then pull through the last 2. That's what we call a treble crochet. So you simply yarn over twice. I have 3 loops on my hook. Insert your hook into this space, yarn over, pull through the first 2, pull through the second 2, then pull through the last 2. So after doing that, I'll go into the next chain 2 space with double crochets. 1 3 of them, 2 3, then into the next space with half double crochets. 1 2 3, then into the next space with double crochet. 1 2 3. At this point I've reached the second corner, so I'm going to do treble crochet in the next space. 3 treble crochet. So that's 1, that's 2, sorry about that, that's 2, then the third treble crochet. So chain up 3, then yarn over twice, do another set of treble crochet, 3 treble crochet in the same space. That's 2, and that's 3, the last one. So now I'm on the other corner, on the other side of the square. So I'm going to do double crochet, 3 of them in the first chain 2 space. 1 2, 1 2, and 3. Then the next space, half double crochets. 1 2 3. Then in the next space, double crochet. 1 2 3. Then I've reached the third corner. I'm going to perform a set of treble crochets. 1 2 3, then chain 3, then do another set of treble crochet. That's 1 2 and 3. Sorry, 1 2 3. 2, 3. So we're on the other side. As you can see, it has already started forming. So here I'm going to do double crochet, 1, 2, 3, then half double crochets, 1, 2, then half double crochet, 1, these ones are half double crochet, so I'm going to do double crochets, 1, 2, 3. So I've gotten to the 4th corner, so I'm going to perform treble crochets, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then double crochet in the next, 1, 2, 3. Then half double crochet in the next, 1, 2, 3, 3. Then double crochet in the next, 1. So I have gotten to the end where I'd started, so I'm just going to do treble crochets because we had started with treble crochet the first set. So I'm just going to perform 3 treble crochets. That's the second one, sorry. Then chain 3 and then go on top of the chain 4 that you had made when you're starting this round, and make a slip stitch. So after making a slip stitch, simply chain 3, and we are going to the last round, which is this round. So as you can see, it has already become a square, so we're simply going to make it a bigger square. So I'll start with a chain of 3, then perform a double crochet in the first stitch, that's 1. So being that below this round I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 stitches, I'm going to do 15 double crochets for these parts. So I have made 15 stitches. So this one was my first, I count this one as my first double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So when I get to this corner, I'm just going to do 3 double crochets, then chain 3, and then 3 double crochets. So that's 3, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then the second set of double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. So when I get to that point, I'll just continue with my 15 double crochets, then do the same thing, 3 double crochet, chain 3, then 3 double crochet, then you do 15, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, 15 double crochet. Then I'll meet you when you get here. So I'll start with the first stitch, then continue. So when you get to the end of the round, I'm just going to perform 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, then chain 3, and then do 3 more double crochet. So when you have already done the last corner, to end this row, we're simply going to slip stitch on top of the chain 3 that we had made. Then simply cut off our yarn. So that is how we do the granny square sunburst. So after making your beautiful sunburst granny squares, I'm going to show you how you can join them. There are many different ways of how you can join your granny squares. Let's say probably you want to make a top, or probably you want to make a blanket, or just something that involves connecting these squares together. So I'll get right into it. So for the first method you can use to join these two squares, you can simply you can take the front sides, then put them facing each other, then grab your yarn. So I'll just make a slip knot, then given this is I'm using a 2.5mm hook so that it can be easier for me to go through the stitches. So I'm just going through both stitches. And then I'll simply connect my yarn, attach my yarn to my work, then simply go through both loops. Going through both loops, ensure you go through the loops that are aligned. Make sure that your squares are aligned together, are well aligned. So I go through both loops and do what? And make a single crochet, just like that. Going through both loops, I make a single crochet, go through both loops, make a single crochet, go through both loops, make a single crochet, I'll just do a few more, and I can show you how it will appear at the front side. Going through both loops and make a single crochet. So that is how it will appear on this wrong side. This will be my wrong side, then this will be my right side. As you can see, this is how it appears, and it's really nice. It's not so much textured, or rather you can just connect the wrong sides together, then you can work along the right side. So that is our first method. So for method number 2, I'll just attach my yarn to my work. Then I won't make a chain 1. I'll just go ahead and go into the next 2 loops, or the next stitches, going through both loops, and the same to the other one, and make a slip stitch. Going through both loops, making a slip stitch, going through both loops, making a slip stitch. Sorry about that. So as simple as that. So this is my wrong side, and this will be my right side. So that is how it will appear with the slip stitch method. Then another nice method that you can use into the back loop of the side that is facing me and the front loop of the one that is at the back, and making slip stitches. This one seems to be a bit easy. So this is how it will look on the wrong side, and this is how it will look on the right side. You can, if you prefer a textured feel, then you can just do this on the right side. It won't make any big difference, it's just that it will be a bit textured, and you can actually see the nice texture that comes about when you do the slip stitches. So that of which this is the method I prefer best. I put them facing each other, side by side, sorry. Then this is the right side facing upwards. So I'll just do this. I'll take the front loop of this side, attach my yarn, then without doing any chain, I go into the back loop of this other side. Then ensure that this yarn comes in between like this, so it can be easier for you to work with. So you just make a slip stitch. I'll just do that again. I'll go into the front loop of this side, and then the back loop of this other side, and make a slip stitch. Sorry. Back loop, then make a slip stitch. So front loop, then back loop, then yarn over, make a slip stitch. Front loop, back loop, yarn over, make a slip stitch. So I'll just do a few more stitches. Front loop, back loop, front loop, back loop, slip stitch. So that is how it's going to appear. wish I could just do some few more. The front loop, then back loop, then make a slip stitch. Front loop, back loop, make a slip stitch. Front loop, back loop, then make a slip stitch. So this is my favorite method. It's a bit textured, but you can never get to know where the joint is. So this is how it will look on the right side, and this is how it will look on the wrong side. So even if you can't see it very well, the wrong side you can't know where the joint is. So you can even decide to do whatever I'm doing on the right side on the wrong side, then this will appear on your right side. So whichever way you choose best. There are many ways of joining these, so whichever works for you, just go ahead and do it.
Late nights, been on long flights, stayed on strange time. It's a